Hey guys, today's PR's workout of the day is a classic CrossFit benchmark girl workout, Nancy. This is gonna be 5 rounds for time, starting off with a 400-meter run. When you come back, we're gonna pick up a bar for 15 overhead squats. Now, something to think about as we go through this workout is we do wanna kind of have a pace or something that we can sustain for the first few rounds, and then we can increase our intensity as we go on. But the biggest thing I want to think about as we talk about this workout is positioning and range of motion. When we get into this run, it's going to tax us out, it's going to tax our lungs, it's going to make our legs burn a little bit. But when we go into the overhead squat back out on the run, what happens is the overhead squat requires so much to stabilize and hold that weight out overhead, especially as we move through that range of motion, that we're in a constant tension, we're constantly working. So that whole posterior aspect of our shoulders are engaged, okay? When we drop the bar and we go to run, typically what I see is we tend to lose our positioning and posture, fatigue, but also those muscles in the back are super fatigued. So we find ourselves maybe getting a little bit tight through the back. So as we go through this workout, let's make sure that we take our time during the overhead squats and keep the activation consistent. It's gonna look like this. So when I set up, I would like to either power snatch, squat snatch, you can clean it, rack it, jerk it overhead, whatever you gotta do. But once we get it overhead, we wanna reset our shoulders. So at the top, I'm holding my shoulders nice and actively, externally rotated, pushing out on the bar. As I squat, I'm reaching that full extension at the top by squeezing my butt and then resetting my shoulders if I have to. So if I squat down and I lose that shoulder position, come back up, reset at the top. If we don't reset at the top over the course of 15 reps, that's just gonna go further and further and further. At the same time, we need to make sure that we're reaching the full range of motion at the top anyways. So when I stand all the way up, I'm squeezing my butt. If I don't squeeze my butt, I'm not finishing the rep, which is A, not a good rep, but also not good habits, not good practice. Finish the rep so we can get back to a neutral position and then continue on to the next rep. 5 rounds for time, 400-meter run, 15 overhead squats. Have fun.